Now we move on to arguably the best thing, our Premier League prediction, ladies and gentlemen. And not only that, we've got them on screen for you.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Lewis has done his job.
So we're going to have to go one person by one person. And the only person who hasn't been first today
Is Lewis.
is me.
Yeah, you did. You went first.
You went first.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
You did.
You did your flop first. No, you didn't. No, you didn't, actually. No, you
I
didn't.
didn't.
Yeah, you didn't.
I've not been first, mate.
Apologise to him. What about kindness this season?
I did my flop first.
Say sorry now, again.
Reddy's gone as well.
Because I confused myself with you, because I just want to be you.
That's what I thought.
That's badass.
So I can laugh at myself. What? Sorry, I don't know why I said that.
I really feel really sad now.
Yeah, there was actually no need.
Got no confidence.
Wasn't
Hey,
it?
Theo, this is your moment, right? End of the season, you're going to look back on this and you get all 20 right. Hit me.
I am going to get all 20 right.
Yeah. Say it with your chest, man. Be proudful of your list.
You won't get one right.
20th.
It's just proud,
Come
isn't
on,
it?
from 20th to first, come on.
You're full of pride.
I think Ipswich, Leicester, Southampton.
No, whoa, let's not rush.
I think it'd be in any order, to be honest. I think most likely Leicester actually probably could do way worse. But I'm going to
Depends on their points deduction.
Yeah, Ipswich, Leicester, Southampton.
Ipswich bottom. Ooh, bold.
17th, Everton, by the scruff of their neck.
You reckon?
Yeah. I always think that's shit every year.
Yeah.
But they somehow just win 1-0
Yeah,
every other game.
keep them up.
Yeah.
16th, Nottingham Forest. 15th, Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Is it?
No, carry on. Yeah.
14th, Bournemouth.
Yeah.
No big slank. They're all looking for a striker right now.
Who did they get with the 65 mil?
They'll find some random.
Nketiah.
No, I think
Marseille pulled out.
They'll find a random one in Europe. They've got good scouting, haven't they, Bournemouth?
14th, Bournemouth. 13th, Brentford. 12th, Brighton. 11th, Crystal Palace.
It's getting tasty around this bit now. This where it gets tasty.
I think Palace could finish a little bit lower, especially if they lose Gahey, and they've obviously lost Elise as well.
That's a big one.
But they're on the back
Elise
against
is a big
Zaha
one.
back, aren't they?
I thought
Leicester are in for
Leicester
them,
were
aren't
looking
they?
for Zaha.
I know, but so is Palace. And
really?
also, Palace,
I thought they said no.
They've signed, fuck, I should know this.
Kamada.
No, haven't they signed a winger or?
Oh, Ismail Assar.
That's it, Saar.
Shit.
And they've still got Glasner. If they keep Glasner,
Yeah.
Still got Anderson as well.
and they have got the best striker in the world.
Mateta. Yeah, big dip Mateta. 10th, Fulham.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
See, Fulham are finishing 10th.
Yeah,
They've
really
lost their best player.
They got their best player back, Smith Rowe. 9th.
Sorry, Fulham 10th.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's shit. Like,
With that fucking neutral stand.
You got there as well?
no,
Oh, okay.
no, never.
Why do you always
Fulham
say
are
this?
shit. They've lost Tosin and Polina.
They're going to do good.
Based on what?
And my
He's
prediction.
definitely forgot they.
Yeah.
No, they got Smith Rowe as well.
They've lost their best centre half and their best player. I don't get how they. What are they cooking up there?
Kicking up a storm.
Fulham have been pretty active.
What does that mean? He's giving no
They signed. Who they signed?
Well, look,
Fulham
I'm
are dog
research,
shit.
mate.
I think they could get that.
William's still knocking
Right,
about.
Sessegnon, Smith Rowe.
Not really much.
Sessegnon. I mean, are we joking?
They're after Anderson as well from Palace, aren't they?
They won't get him.
No,
He ain't leaving
it's
Palace
45 mil they want.
yet. Really?
Yeah.
Isn't he like 30?
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's cooking, man.
That's
I'm
stupid.
excited for what's to come here.
Sorry, that should have been in your bold claim. Fucking Fulham 10th.
I don't think they're that shit.
Fucking useless shit club with a shit badge, shit ground, shit fans.
No, but
Fuck
they've got
Fulham.
the hot tubs on the
They've got the
back
hot
of
tub.
them now.
Although they have a great hot dog. They sell a good hot
They also
dog.
have hot tubs
Yeah.
available to go in and
Yeah.
watch the game.
You are joking.
Oh, don't
Yeah.
act like if you got invited, you wouldn't get in that hot tub.
Yeah, you're man of finer things these days, John.
Are you
every episode of
joking?
Backside, you get more Tory by the day, mate. You're getting in the jacuzzi.
A hot tub to watch the footy.
Also, Backside, great show. Check it out.
Yeah.
10th, Fulham. 9th, Chelsea. Yeah, rotters. 8th, West Ham. 7th, Villa. 6th, Man United. 5th, Liverpool.
Yes, he's done it. Yeah.
It pains me.
I haven't given him the satisfaction. on
Pains
this.
me.
Woo!
5th, Liverpool. 4th, Newcastle.
Yay! Well, that deserves some lights. Theo, that's the cleverest thing you've ever said on this
Celebrating
podcast.
fourth when you think you'll finish above us.
I'm proud of you, Theo,
Yeah.
for putting your agenda aside and being honest with yourself.
But you said you finish above us comfortably.
Why for his?
You wait for it.
3rd, It pains me to say this, but I just think they're going to have a fucking belter of a season. Spurs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Second, City. First, Arsenal.
Yay.
Why are you laughing at that?
Why are you giggling at that?
I'm excited because Arsenal's going to win the league again.
And you've gone, yay.
Yeah, because then when it doesn't happen, we can play this clip.
It will.
Well, you might have to play a few times, mate.
This time it'll happen.
You might have to play
It
a
will.
few times.
Will you hold your bottle this time?
It will happen.
Will you hold your bottle this time?
Shut the fuck up.
No, that's a question. That's the issue that you've always
genuinely
had.
think you might be outnumbered as to who people think is going to win the league this year.
This episode is sponsored by Super 6, and Super 6 is kicking off the season with its biggest ever jackpot. That's right, you heard that correctly. For the opening weekend of the Premier League, you have a chance to win £2 million, all for free. So head over to the Super 6 app, enter your score predictions, and the money could be yours. You can also compete against all of us here at Pitchside by joining our mini league, and whoever tops it each round will win a £100 classic football shirts voucher. The code to join the league this season is PTCH24. It's very, very simple. Just predict your 6 scores, enter your golden goal, hit submit, and you're all set. Follow the link in the description and sign up now. 18 plus, T's and C's apply.
It's always the issue of Arsenal. You will win it if you hold your bottle.
Lewis, I've just said Newcastle's going to finish fourth. Why don't you pipe down?
I've seen that thing about the fucking Arteta hiring like pocket thieves and shit.
Yeah.
It's so
Good for
weird.
him.
He is
Yeah.
mental. Like, Arteta is actually mental, but it's worked.
Nah,
isn't it?
keep
Like,
your wits
he's done-
about
he
you,
has
mate.
done a good job.
You have to keep your wits about you. Don't matter if you're in the richest restaurant in town.
Do we sack him if he doesn't win anything?
Why are you talking about
It depends
hypotheticals
on
right
it.
now?
Like if they, so let's say Arsenal get to the final of the Champions League, the final of the FA Cup, and finish second, you can't sack him, can
Exactly.
you? Like,
But what? Yeah, but no finals and a second place.
But look,
Where do you sack him or do you just?
I think they'd consider it. Yeah.
also,
If you limp out of every
so many
competition
hypotheticals.
again,
Yeah, it really is.
And
Also, this is
finish
the
second.
pre-season
Yeah.
predictions. Can we just enjoy
do
the
yours.
moment rather than...
Yeah, like-
as I said earlier, Leicester finished rock bottom, 19th, Southampton, and Brentford, the other team I have going down.
no way, man.
no, I can't see. No way.
Yeah,
I think it might be one of the worst things you ever said.
No.
we'll wait for it to happen.
Stop projecting.
We'll,
We'll, Fulham 10.
we'll wait for it to happen. I think for the same reason Lewis suggested that Tony might flop. What?
You laughed at me where I put Fulham. You got them fucking 2
I didn't laugh
different.
I didn't laugh at that. Sorry, stop. Now you're
Use
projecting.
the fighting all day.
I didn't laugh at
lately.
Yeah, what's going on?
I didn't laugh at where he put Fulham. I
be the
stayed
end of the
quiet
show,
for that
guys.
bit.
What if they break up? What happens?
All you do is attack me.
Oh, you're so fucking insecure.
Right, go on, carry on.
Brentford, I think go down. I think Tony has less of a season than for the same reason Lewis said earlier. I think they just struggle to find points. Ipswich as my dark horse to stay up in 17th just by the skin of their teeth. 16th Everton. I think they're going to be floating around relegation anyway. 15th Nottingham Forest. Some good recruitment there. I mean, if
Elliot
one new
Anderson.
stays fit, they'll probably get goals. That's what they've been
You
lacking.
know the thing with Forest, like, they haven't lost anyone either, have they? Like, their front line's good.
No, other than the random
They've
keeper
got
who went for
Alanga,
you.
Gibbs
Yeah, it's
White,
part of it.
Awonyi.
Yeah.
That was just part of the dodgy deal.
Hudson-Odoi,
They're decent going forward. And
Yeah.
they've still got Murillo.
Yep, who's quality. 14th Bournemouth. I think regardless of who they find at number 9, they'll be all right.
Yeah.
13th Brighton. I think there's going to be a little bit of drop off from De Zerbi football, but we'll just see anyway. 12th Fulham. Yeah.
I didn't say anything.
No, I'm in the same corner that I think they'll do all right. Losing Paulinho, I think they'll be absolutely fine. 11th Wolves. I think they'll probably be all right this season. Why? Yeah. Look at their squad, man. It's one of the better squads in the Prem.
Dickhead.
Oh, sorry, pal.
They've lost their best player.
No, they haven't.
Nah, they've got plenty.
I think
of
if they could have chose one player to leave out of their core, it would have been Neto because of the injury.
We said sell him, actually.
Well, we're geniuses.
Yeah. 10th Palace, Glasner, absolutely quality. System works. 9th West Ham, exactly the same as where they finished last season. 8th Chelsea. I don't think they kick onto the heights for the same reason Theo said. There's just too many players, too many squads to
Chelsea are
decide. 7th Villa. I think they drop off from the top 4 from last season. 6th Man United, still struggling a little bit there. 5th Newcastle, you're not going to get top 4, mate. Apologies.
That's agenda right there.
It's not agenda because I think Liverpool will be fine. I think
Reeks of
Liverpool will be
agenda.
fine and they have the calibre.
Where did you finish last year? 9th.
Yeah, but there's a lot of factors.
I actually can't remember.
No, we finished like,
Eight.
what was it? It was 7th or 8th because we got knocked out
How
of
do you not know when
European.
it was 7th and then Man United knocked you out because they won the
How do you not know where your
final.
club finished?
Bad memory, 7th or 8th, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
you're so
That's it.
crazy for not. They finished 7th, and now you're saying they.
I think it's a good. I think fifth is a good season for you. I think
great
it's a
season
fine
for Newcastle.
season.
Who do you think you are?
You got to
One of
cement
the best
yourself
teams
in
in the league, mate.
Europa League football. Fourth Liverpool, I think under Slot, I think they'll actually be all right. I quite like
Slot
that
him,
style
won't
of
he?
exactly style of play.
Very good.
Third, Tottenham Hotspur. I think they are going to have a very good season this season. I don't think they'll challenge for the title necessarily, but I think
No,
they'll
yeah,
finish
no,
top
no.
4. Second, Man City, and then first, Arsenal winning the Prem.
My
It is
God.
our year. It can't happen 5 times in a row. Arsenal will win the Premier League, and Saka will win Player of the Year.
This is the first time you've ever predicted Arsenal in the league.
Yeah, I genuinely think it's going to happen.
Shit, then it must be real.
Yeah,
Let's
put a little
just be
trophy next to it
honest.
as well, just in case.
I haven't numbered mine, so forgive me if I get them wrong because I'll be going up.
Just go up.
So I've just done the list. Like I forgot
Right.
to put 1,
Okay,
2, 3.
sure.
So after 20, it goes
Yeah, you
19.
just say it.
Yeah, I get that, but when you look at one, say I start talking, then I skip back. I'm going to be like, shit, did I say 15 or 16?
It'll come up on the screen anyway, so it's fine. Okay. I'm just trying to help you out.
Audio
Right,
this way.
bottom of the league, Southampton, they stink and they concede about 40 goals a game.
The only reason I don't think they will finish bottom is because of Leicester's issues with points.
I still think they're that
Really?
shit.
They're going to sign Wee Man, though.
They try and pass out from the back every
Right, Fraser.
2 minutes. They're going to get pumped.
The
Said
thing
Wee
is,
Man
they
from
play
Jackass.
championship
That's
football
what
in
the manager
Premier
calls him.
League,
He's like,
yeah.
I Wee Man.
They're going to...
Wee Man from Jackass.
No, it's just his accent. Like, where's he from?
What are you on about?
Southampton manager.
Russell Martin?
He's
English, isn't he?
He calls Ryan Fraser Wee Man, I'm sure.
Oh,
You
maybe.
sure it's not?
But no, it's not because of Jackass.
He's going
It's
out with
'cause of
Lucy
his
Pinder.
accent.
Seen that?
Is he?
Russell Martin shagging Lucy Pinder.
Yeah.
What,
Man.
from back in the day?
Well, no, he's with her now.
Ah, nice. Fucking hell.
What do you mean from back in the day?
Yeah. Who we remember as, yeah.
Yeah. Bubbly jubbly. Like your mom. Ipswich, third bottom. Fulham, fourth bottom.
You really think they're going to drop
They're
off that much?
shocking.
No, I don't think they are, man.
They're shit.
I think they'll be absolutely fine.
Whatever.
You don't know anything.
Okay. So that's 17th. 16th, Everton.
Yep.
15th, Forest.
Yep.
14th, Wolves. 13th, Bournemouth.
Actually, got a bit of spit.
Yeah,
Sorry, someone on my phone as well. 12th, Brentford. 11th.
Damn, you guys think they're going to do really well?
Brentford are really good at home. Great manager, great system, good
Oh.
players. Like,
I don't know. Their
depth
it
isn't
can't
amazing.
always be the 3 that come up go back down, though, right? So I just thought.
It's not usually, but this year it will be.
No, well, last year it was obviously. I know.
That's what I mean.
No, but I just something different will happen
gap's
this time.
too big
Surely,
now. The gap's too
surely
big from the
again, something
Championship.
different will happen this year, and it'll be like a freak team that goes
No.
down.
So West Ham 11th,
Okay.
Brighton 10th.
Really?
I'm not convinced with this Brighton drop off. They had a lot of injuries last year. Who
It was a different manager. That's the only reason why.
Yeah, but Brighton are just such a good setup and they'll be fine. I think they'll be absolutely like Matoma and that had injuries last year. I think they'll come back better. Estupinian as well.
Minte.
And they've signed Minter.
That pains me.
So where am I? Palace.
You were 10th with Brighton.
Brighton 10th. Palace 9th. Villa 8th. United 7th.
Ooh.
Newcastle 6th.
What? Fucking hell.
Chelsea 5th. Liverpool 4th.
Fucking hell.
Spurs 3rd. City 2nd. Arsenal 1st.
Told you. I said you'd be outnumbered. Hold that.
I just think my theory with Arsenal this year is
We look fucking good.
Arsenal, in my opinion, will only have to match what they did last year because I
Yeah.
think there will be a drop off from City purely because with Alvarez, I do think Alvarez is a loss. They haven't really
He was
replaced.
their most capped player last year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Compared to most
and
games.
I think with the charges hanging over City, which could come this year,
yeah.
Pep's last
December.
year, he hasn't re-signed the contract yet.
Yep.
They're still brilliant. We all know City are amazing. I just think with that hanging over City, I think there's Ederson was talked about leaving, possibly De Bruyne was. I do
Foden will pay
think
more than De Bruyne this year.
I think
Yeah.
Foden's
In the
going to have
10,
to.
yeah,
I think
100%.
Foden's going to have
yeah,
to carry it.
100%. I just and Arsenal. They still need either a striker or a midfielder because
Yeah.
I don't think you can win a league title with Havertz.
Well,
If
if
you-
What's going on with Marino?
We're trying to still get him signed. right?
Yeah.
He's
20 mil or
Is he
something.
still not signed?
I'd
No, not
still
yet.
like them to get a striker. However, I just think Arsenal, if they match what they did last year, which I think they're pretty much guaranteed to do.
Certainly defensively, we will be exactly as.
I think we'll be better
I
defensively.
think
Probably
you've,
especially with Timber and Calafiore
Yeah.
now.
my
Also,
only worry with
Jesus
Arsenal is
doing well.
you didn't have many injuries last year. You were
more
lucky.
The depth is better this season.
Not if Declan Rice goes injured or Ødegaard.
Well, that's why I think we need another.
Or Saliba. Saliba didn't miss a game, did he, last year?
No,
The year before, it kind of fell apart when he got injured. So that's my theory, and I just think Arsenal have just gone. I think now is their time, and if they don't this year, I don't think they ever will.
Do you think Jesus?
For a turn.
Do you think Jesus can do
I'd
it?
start Jesus.
I think we're forgetting
But I don't
how
think
good
he
of a
will.
player. Just because he had a bit of a quieter season last year.
I think he's
Like,
an incredible
been doing
footballer.
really well
as
in
a finisher,
pre-season.
he's just.
I wouldn't take notice of pre-season personally, but
I don't think he's lethal enough. That's the only thing. I just.
he's going to start. I wouldn't be surprised.
If we play the
Havertz.
system where Martinelli and Saka
No.
score all the goals,
Jesus
then
on the
he's
left.
perfect,
I think Arsenal could go late for Isaac and throw 100 million.
I think that makes sense with the 30 goals actually. So
think
that's
we-
fine.
we-
The only reason I
Turn
think
down
Newcastle
everything.
finish fourth is if you have Isaac.
I think he's going to carry your team this season.
Yes, yeah.
I
There's no
can
world
see
we let him
Arsenal
go.
go late in the transfer market, going for Tony, Isaac, or someone.
Inside knowledge.
Yeah.
No knowledge at all. Just a theory. Maybe a crazy one at that.
It makes sense, but we are going to win the league. So
Right.
Here we go.
20th. We
Newcastle are
have
going to win the league.
20th. We have Southampton.
but
19th Ipswich. 18th Bournemouth.
fucking hell, really?
Fucking hell.
What? Just because of
Premier
the
League's a
stanky
crazy
thing?
place.
No,
man.
I get it.
Leicester
but that's
are gonna
the-
stay
I
that's
think
the
Leicester are
reason
going to stay. They might get 6-point deduction.
Out of the three, I think Leicester are most likely
Didn't really
to go
think
down.
about that one.
Yeah.
You think Leicester are going to claw back 6 points and then stay up?
Didn't
Mate,
think
I
about
think
that
you
one.
really think
That one is.
I think
I think out of the three, Leicester are the most likely to go
Yeah,
down.
Leicester are
Really.
like pretty much guaranteed to get out.
You think
well, that's a
Bournemouth
shame.
are going to go down?
I think Bournemouth.
lost two
How
in a row.
are you
They
going to
got
replace
6
him?
I think he's right in thinking that a random team goes as part of the three.
Not Bournemouth.
But I don't think Bournemouth are one of those.
It's how are they going to replace someone who's just simply
We got
too good for
65
them?
million.
Well, they already
I
have
know,
Unai who's
but he
playing
was
there, right?
too good for them. Like,
Oh no, but they've got a great manager. They're like Brighton and Brentford. They've just got a good setup and it's like a good system.
I don't want them to go down. I actually really like Bournemouth.
Nah, fuck them off. I hope they do.
I-
But
You technically shouldn't have a career, but
I'd like to swap them with obviously Leicester now knowing that, but
No, you
whatever.
can't.
17th Leicester, 16th Brentford,
Do you think Leicester are going to stay up? Okay.
15th Everton, 14th Forest, 13th Palace, 12th.
No.
that's me.
no
mate.
way.
Glasman's fucking class.
Nah, they're going to lose.
Palace,
They're going
just
to
because
lose.
they've lost Gay,
Mate,
the
they're
best
like-
centre half in the world.
Yeah, they lost
yeah.
Gahey, they lost the other geezer.
They were like the best
Has Gahey
team
gone
for the
yet?
end of the last season.
He's not.
We're waiting on that.
Another week
Yeah,
has passed. Lewis.
exactly.
There's a
You've
third
actually,
bid that
you're
they're
not
going to
getting
accept.
him, mate. This morning they actually rejected a 40 mil bid. We've gone in with for another 40 mil bid, sorry.
You're just
But
talking.
Palace-
No, you're talking rubbish.
No, they actually have gone in for a 40 mil
We
bid.
bid high. Our first bid was higher.
You
than
know
40.
nothing,
That might have been
mate.
with add-ons.
I know about everything.
No,
You
this
know
morning,
nothing.
I know everything Newcastle.
This morning they went in with a 40 mil bid, got rejected.
No.
And
We didn't go in this
Palace
morning with a-
valued him at 65 million.
You saw wrong. We didn't go in this morning. We put bids last weekend, and that's our third bid, and they haven't responded yet. You're just talking. What are you
40
talking
million.
about? I thought you just thought you just repeat yourself.
I don't know. Don't look at
Getting a
me.
bit defensive
like
there.
it
You're
sounds-
talking that you are
It
literally
sounds
just making
unrealistic
stuff
that
up
he
there.
wouldn't go for anything less than 50 anyway.
They valued
Yeah,
him
we're
at
a bit-
65.
Palace ain't finishing 13th.
Yeah, that's
They've
crazy.
only lost
mate.
to Lise. They've
He's-
still
he's
got
pretty
it.
big,
No,
but
that's-
I know.
He's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
Sar's class.
Yeah, he
Also,
is.
they were literally the best team at the end of the season.
Yeah, they were.
One of the best managers in the league.
They
lad.
scored
Premier League's a crazy
25
place.
goals in like 3 games.
This is my logic when doing this.
Mateta is the best striker in
Every
the league.
season, every season
No,
you look
don't
at
act
it.
like you have logic.
Every season you look at it and you're like, what the fuck happened there?
Yeah,
Aston
yeah.
Villa, Newcastle.
No,
fuck.
I
You're
get it.
always
I
like,
get
what
it,
the
but I
fuck?
think you're picking the wrong teams that fill that gap,
Yeah.
though. That's
Maybe.
the only thing.
Like, look at Leicester, they could win the league.
Maybe, but you would have argued that for every team
No,
when it happens. You know what I mean?
I understand the logic because football is completely
Yeah.
unpredictable, but I just don't think they're the teams that you're filling the gaps
You're picking
with.
the wrong teams.
Yeah, that's all.
We shall see. 12th, Wolves. 11th, Brighton. 10th, Fulham.
Fucking hell.
So that's why you're giggling along.
It's a great take from Theo.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
fantastic.
Can I ask you why you think they'll finish 10th?
Yeah.
Honestly,
And don't just say the Premier League's crazy. Just give me an actual reason
Premier
why you
League
think,
is crazy.
Why do you give me a reason why you think they'll finish 10th after losing Tosin and Polina?
They have Smith Rowe and they have Willian.
Well, Smith Rowe doesn't replace the Polina problem,
That's fine though.
and
Still
Smith
got time.
Rowe actually will probably boot Willian out the team.
Nah.
Will he
switch
not?
Willian on
No,
to
but
his-
He can play off the left though as
He'll
well.
play in the 10.
Yeah, he's playing in the 10. And
Fair enough.
They just seem like a steady
But Williams,
team.
what, 34 now? 5?
Hey,
They
not
just,
William, man.
Yeah, never write him off, man. People have been writing him off
Never
for 3
gonna
years.
quit. He's that got
Right.
that
They
Brazilian dog
They
in
seem
him.
like a very steady team who were happy just to be in the middle of the table and just vibe along.
Finishing
Yeah, yeah.
10th is really difficult, mate.
Yeah, man. They're a good team.
Yeah, man.
No, but no. Again, you haven't answered the question. Why?
I just said Smithrow and
Who's
William, and I think they're
replacing
very...
Panini
It's Andreas in that role now, isn't it? Weirdly. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, he's
I
dropped,
know.
he's dropped
Won't
in.
Sessegnon kick William out of the team on the left?
I don't know.
I still think it's a Iwobi playing left, isn't it?
Well, it won't be like, he cuts in.
You're talking about all these players. Think about the depth they got.
They do.
You're listening to a lot of good players there, actually, yourself.
Oh,
You've
man,
actually,
he's
you know what, you've made the argument for me. Thank you, Tom.
Jesus.
Maniz is fucking class as
Yeah,
well.
he is very good,
Yeah.
but I just think 10th. You put them above Palace and Brighton. Like, come on. But
Yeah, no,
that's-
in hindsight, I would have moved Fulham to 11th and Palace in 10th. So I would have swapped them around.
yeah.
Premier League's a crazy place. 9th, Aston Villa. I know the pain.
Hey.
I
Did
know
you put them as your flop?
No,
Put Man United as your flop and Villa are finishing 9th.
yeah.
How have you worked that one out?
Villa had a bit of like a whoa. That's,
That's
a
5
crazy
places
season.
dropped off, and
It's I
That's
feel like
a flop
no,
if they finish
it's harsh
ninth.
to call it a flip. This is why it's harsh to call it a flop for Villa when you are having to sell because of financial fair play.
Yeah,
You
but
have to
they've
sell
also-
massive players in
They've
your
also
team.
No, but that-
spent a lot of money. Matson,
Yeah,
Onana. They've spent money, bro.
fucking
why it's just
90
like-
million in
Yeah.
2 players.
Should they be able to choose? They would have kept Douglas Luiz, and it's just sort of like it's hard. It's hard to
Bro,
say.
if they finish 9th, that is a flop.
Yeah,
for Villa.
that's a crazy
They
flop,
finished. They're
mate.
in the Champions League.
Yeah, they
They'll
finished
get quarterfinals.
Wait, what?
So what?
That was a good season.
Oh, I see what he's doing here. It's because 2 seasons ago they finished 4th and then finished 7th.
Oh, so
And
he's
when everyone else
claiming
said it
it's
was a
not
flop,
yeah,
Flop's not a flop.
yeah.
Great, it's a great season.
You don't make much sense, Lewis.
8th, West Ham. I'm
Fucking hell, dark horse is one place there, son. Well done, pal.
I think that would be.
No,
7th,
I'm only picking on him. Don't take that. That's fine.
Go on.
7th, Tottenham.
Oh, fucking hell.
No
Do
way.
you think
Lou.
about any of
In
your
what world?
You
I've
just said Solanke's going to be unreal.
I've got inside sources.
Oh, you're.
Inside sources in the Tottenham sphere.
You know,
Okay, sorry,
you know,
pre-season,
you know it's bad
Been
when
pretty
two,
same thing over
Like,
and over.
sorry, I don't like to do this but when we name a team, we might give a brief description. You don't. Please
Yeah.
explain to me why you think Spurs are going to finish 7th.
It's not a detriment to Spurs. It's
That's
me
what's
praising the
good.
teams that are going ahead of them.
You know it's
What-
bad
so-
when two
so
gooners who think Arsenal are going to win the league have both put them first.
I built this list from the top down, and that's where Spurs end up. That's from my opinion. It's not a detriment to Spurs.
But you're not putting any logic behind why
yeah.
they finished there, though.
It's more logic on the teams that are ahead of them. There's nowhere else, in my opinion, that I could put
No, but
them with
Spurs
these
have
teams looking ahead.
improved. They've improved the squad, haven't they?
Yeah,
I don't
They're a
see the
much
break.
better
I don't
squad
see
than
the
they
break
were last
past
year.
Man United, Chelsea, Arsenal, Newcastle, Liverpool, City.
But Man United
Really?
finished 8th. They finished 5th. What's been the change?
Yeah.
I've seen the patterns of play from Ten Hag in that Community Shield.
You
In a
are
pre-season game that means
So beautiful.
fucking nothing.
They look
all right?
way better.
They're not the trophy.
And I hate to admit it, but
Sorry.
Man United have started to sort themselves out as a
No, they haven't.
club.
They got a new
they have a
tunnel,
little
didn't they? They
bit.
got painted the walls.
They brought in the Snake. They brought in an actual team, and they're doing
Snake?
things more properly than Ashworth.
that means.
What does the snake mean?
Dan Ashworth.
But so you think Chelsea are going to finish above Spurs?
Yeah.
With everything
That's-
going on.
My logic with Chelsea is they have too many good players now, and they've had too long to simply fail now.
Spurs'
It truly
Spurs'
clicks
squad
now.
is
That
excellent
is the
now.
weirdest logic I've
Yeah,
ever
yeah.
heard.
Why?
You're just saying, well, they have to just come good.
They have
Also,
Cole Palmer, man.
when they start doing shit,
They had him last year.
when they start doing shit in like 4 podcasts time,
They
and you
didn't have
go,
Nkunku for like 6 months though.
That's a fair logic,
Yeah.
but you've just been saying you don't know who they're going
sorry,
to start.
this logic you're using was the exact logic
We
we
had, I
used
know,
at the start of last season, and your logic was they've got too many players, they don't know what they're doing. But for the same reason, that actually applies now on the reverse.
It has to work because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
gone on for that long. You reckon?
They've had enough time now.
There's a different manager.
They have their team. When you actually look at their team, I
Also,
understand.
you're the one who fucking wanks over pre-season. They've had one of
Exactly.
the worst pre-seasons
Yeah, yeah,
ever.
yeah.
And now you reckon they're just going to be brilliant?
Tom, pre-season doesn't matter.
Oh, you.
It doesn't matter. I heard the Oracle say it.
God, the people you rattle in
You're
this
so
episode
like
alone, man.
hypocritical. It's
Wait, so
unbelievable.
Spurs,
You're crazy.
Spurs 7th. That's so mad.
Yeah, Man United
Spurs
6th.
7th. I can't
that might be
Premier
even
League's
worse.
crazy
Their
players.
team is what? Vicario,
You can't just say it's
Udogie, Van de Ven, Romero, Porro.
Yeah.
And then they
They've
got
signed Archie Gray, but what's his name?
Bissouma, Bentancur, Madison,
And Bergvall.
Johnson / Kulusevski,
Solanke.
And they've
Solanke and
signed,
Son.
is it the Korean? The younger Korean looks good as well. They've signed, Solanke. They'll probably sign another. They've got, come on.
Is it because Basuma got caught doing balloons?
Yeah, that's fine. Premier League's a crazy place. 6th, Man United.
Okay, yep.
Wow, so bold.
Thank you. 5th, Chelsea. Yeah. 4th, you aren't going to like this.
Let me get
You cannot be putting us 4th, mate. That's mental.
Don't put Arsenal 4th, please.
You don't use your brain when doing this stuff.
That. You actually don't believe that.
I made a promise before today that I wasn't going to get angry. If you put Arsenal 4th, you're not finishing your list.
Yeah, that is ridiculous.
What can I say, man? Your time's up. You haven't done it in your
moving on.
Do you know what? Fair. You are King Rattler, man.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to rattle. Genuinely, I think you put focus on other tournaments. So I think you do get a trophy this season, but I don't think you do well in the Premier League.
There's going to be a point where people are so enraged they will physically hurt you.
Yeah, whatever.
And I don't
It's
know.
what it is.
We're not even going to.
Yeah, we are.
You got 4th.
3rd, Newcastle. 2nd, Liverpool, which I think is going to be very close. No European football.
After you saying who needs to sign
Liverpool
players.
haven't made one signing. They've lost their manager, and
They know how to win. And that's the difference
You've got
between. That's
such-
why.
They
They
That's
know how
why.
to win and Arsenal don't. Arsenal don't know how to win.
They finished
Trophies,
leagues last year.
trophies and leagues. No, Liverpool have that oomph. They actually don't choke, and I reckon
They did last year.
Is Arne Slot
It's a
won the
tricky
Prem
season.
before, or what's going on there then?
He's going to come close. He's going to come as close as you have this season.
Right.
Liverpool 2nd, City 1st. Unless there's a point
If
deduction.
you genuinely believe this, you should take the bet of Newcastle finishing
Yeah.
above Arsenal.
Yeah,
because I know you don't believe that. Look, you're smiling already.
No,
You
this is
don't
the thing.
believe
No,
what
this
you're
thing. When you
saying.
do these lists, I
Everything
understand.
you
You don't believe what you're saying.
I understand the odds are unlikely in what I'm saying, so I wouldn't go better.
But your
ton on
prediction,
it.
you say it's a certainty
It's
in your
how
head
I
it's going to
feel.
happen.
I go with my heart.
No. Yeah, so it shouldn't matter what the odds say. You feel like I genuinely believe Spurs will finish above Liverpool.
Yeah.
The odds on that will probably be quite good. I'd happily have that bet.
No, the problem is you don't know what's going to unfold in the season with Newcastle.
But that's the point of a fucking bet, mate. That's what a bet is. You predict something
Yes.
that's going to happen in the future, whether or not you believe it.
You take into account things that could happen and think we all know that. That's not an argument.
go to the
That's
horse
not-
race and
I
go,
thought we were finishing fourth.
This is what I get angry. He says that to cover his arse.
Yeah, absolutely.
But then go, when it doesn't happen, but we had injuries, we had this, you got lucky
did?
with refs.
Yeah.
We had the most injuries in the entire.
It happens all the time.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
Man United had loads.
Man United.
We had more days missed than any of the clubs.
Anyway, you
And that's
can't go,
why it was a bad
this is gonna
season.
happen, but you never know because
Lewis,
this and this could happen.
so
You never know.
hard.
I'm going with my heart.
I'll do a better
Have
for
some
you.
my
bollocks.
heart.
Have some
Lewis, I'll
bollocks
do a
and
better
back
for you.
it.
I reckon Spurs and Arsenal will finish above Newcastle.
I completely agree
I'll
with
take that bet as well.
We'll all get in on that, but you can
Yeah.
have triple the odds, mate.
Yeah.
I don't have the money of financial.
Okay, we'll do
bet
it
something
there.
that
We'll do
matters,
it
bet
there.
something
that matters.
You don't actually believe it. That's
I
why
do
you won't
no.
take the
I
bet.
know
if you did believe it, you'd happily just take the money.
I understand it's massively unlikely. I understand it's crazy, but
That's
in
not
my
what
heart,
a
that's how I
bet.
feel. But it doesn't mean you go lump a load of money on it
We
because you
don't have to
understand
do
the
a lump
odds
of
are
money.
crazy.
Lewis, we don't have to do that. We can
No,
do
that doesn't
other
mean you go out
forfeit.
making loads of bets because you understand
No,
it's
there could
very
be- there could be-
unlikely.
It
But
could be a
that's just how I
different kind of
feel.
forfeit. It doesn't have to be money.
But if you truly believed in your balls that
Shave
was
your
going to
head.
happen,
No, that's ridiculous.
It's not,
If
it's
you
wrong.
believe,
That's
if you
exact-
believe in your list, let's do a bet on all your lists coming in correct. You
I
know
can't
the
bet on all
odds.
20 positions.
Yeah, you know the odds are unlikely, so you're not going to just start
Do you know
betting
how
on it. I know.
but the odds of predicting every single position correct out of fucking 20 teams is astronomically bigger than saying Arsenal are going to finish below fucking Newcastle.
I'd argue.
Are you stupid?
I'd argue that statistically, the odds on that is better than mine saying Newcastle finishes above.
You
Arsenal.
you are actually off your fucking head. Every single position correct, bearing in mind I have 20 chances to get
billions
wrong.
to one.
Trillions of different combinations of 20 different individual fucking teams.
Guys, what happened to the
rather than
kindness?
1 versus 1.
What happened to being kind?
You're an idiot.
You need to be nicer.
No, you're an
I'm
idiot.
just portraying
That's,
my feelings.
that's the worst illogical thing that's ever been said
Yeah.
on this show.
Lewis, if
your team
Newcastle
shit.
finish above Arsenal, all three of us will shave our heads.
What bit
Yeah.
are you angry about? The Newcastle bit or the Arsenal bit?
All of it.
Yeah.
Because the
I'm
Newcastle bit's
more
only
angry
one
about you
position off
saying
what he
this,
said.
No, you
the
don't know. You
unlikelihood
don't
of
believe
that
it.
occurring.
Newcastle?
You don't believe Newcastle are going to finish above Arsenal.
You don't, mate. You don't. Otherwise, you'd
No,
take the
so
bet
if-
straight away.
If Newcastle finish above Arsenal, we'll all shave our heads. But if Arsenal finish
And
above
beard.
Newcastle, you shave your head.
That's fair. That's totally
I could
fair.
shave me
No,
head again.
you
It's just a
don't
bit
do that.
annoying.
I
It's
want
just
him
like-
to have a tattoo, an Arsenal tattoo.
I'm not getting an Arsenal tattoo. I'd never put anything.
Why?
What do you mean? I've never put anything on the line.
No, you get a Newcastle tattoo.
No, do you know what? Do you know what's bullshit? All this stuff.
Alan Shearer on the back.
This isn't going to put
No, Shearer 9.
I'm not doing. I'm not doing all. I'm sick of doing all these mental bets for you. You don't do these mental bets. You get a tattoo.
I do every
Leave me out of it. You do a tattoo bet. Leave me out of it. You do a tattoo bet.
I'm getting a tattoo. What are you on about? I've got to get a pitchside tattoo.
I'm saying you.
All right. Well, if Arsenal finish above Newcastle,
no, leave me out of it. You do your.
You're the one placing the fucking bet.
Because you try and get me to do all your stuff. You try and get me to do all these bets. Why don't you make
We haven't said anything that stupid about our own team.
He thinks they're going to win the league.
We all do.
Every single 2 years in a row, you've fucking chalked it.